Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Wise. Today we are going on to the next topic, that is unusual moves in the opening. So what we are going to do is we are going to see some examples where unnatural moves are played, okay? And at the same time it can help us to prepare openings for black. So side which is playing properly, for that side we will know how to play the opening. Let's see, e4. Black played e5. Here the most natural moves are knight f3, f4, okay, knight c3, and also bishop c4. Okay, these are some of the natural moves here. Out of which knight f3 is most popular. It is development with attack. Here white played the move d4. Okay, if d4 is played with the idea of some gambit, then it is good. There are two cases here. After d4, now black has to take the d4 pawn, because if he supports with d6, then d into e5, d into e5, and queen d8 check and k d8. Black's castle will be broken and white will have a good game. Basically, once the castle is broken, the a8 rook will take much time to come out. White's rook will, on the other hand, both will come out quickly. Okay. And if black plays nc6 here, then d5 can be good. Also taking d, knight e5, knight f3 will also be good. White will have one move with the knight, and black has played two knight moves in the opening already. Okay, so black has to take e into d4. Now as I told you, queen d4 is one possibility and c3 is another. c3 with the idea of giving up the pawn. Okay, so c3, dc, knight c3 can be played, bc4 can be. White has some gambit ideas. Some people play the move nf3 here, which is also possible. Okay, here white played qd4. Okay, so queen comes out, plan. Most obvious move for black, knight c6. So when we are new to the game, according to me, this is a very unusual way of playing. It's not a good way of playing. Now see, the white queen has some problems. If the queen comes to c3, then bishop to b4, and the queen will be pinned and the queen will be taken. Whenever the queen is attacked, okay, so the queen has to choose a place, especially in the opening. The queen has to choose a place when it follows one of these three principles. The queen should not move to a place where it will get attacked again. For instance, queen d5 will get attacked again by knight f6. It should not go to a place where it will block your own piece, like say playing the queen to c4 or d3 will block the bishop. And queen should try to influence the center, so it should try to be near the center. Here one such move can be queen a4. So it is not near the center, but it will try to pin this knight whenever the pawn moves. So knight is influencing the center, so the queen can be played to a4. Okay, in the game, white has one more plan here. White often plays queen to e3. So it violates one principle which I told you just now. It blocks this bishop's path. But if white plays nc3 bd2 castle, then his position is okay. Then white can move the queen. Black plays the move nf6 now. Okay. So far black has two developments. White is still struggling. One development is there, and that to the queen. Now white played bc4 in the game. Far better move was nc3 or bd2. We'll look at one more move, e5 here, and then let's see what happens. It looks as if after knight g4, we need to knight into e5, black wins a pawn, but after knight e5 there will be f4 and the knight will be pinned and the knight would be lost. So black has a very strong move here. Black plays d6. He supports the knight. Okay, knight now attacks the pawn. He has given up the pawn, that too with a check. Okay, and after the move b6 here, if white further takes dc7, then after qc7 we can see that black's development is huge. See, 3 and 3 6 pawns versus 5 pawns. Black has just given up a pawn and his development is so much. Okay, 1 2 3 4. He is about to castle long, develop the bishop, and the position will be winning for black. Okay, let's see what happened in the game now. White now played the move bishop c4, which happens to be a mistake. See, the queen and bishop has come out. Both the knights are still inside. Okay, black immediately attacks the bishop. Knight e5. See, well, we can say black is also moving the same piece, but he is gaining tempo and he is trying to improve his pieces. Okay. Now this bishop has some problems. Bishop is most likely it should go to b3 and keep attack on the f7 square. Okay. Whereas if bishop comes to e2, then whole idea what white was using will fail, because this bishop will now go back and it will get undeveloped. Okay. So after bishop e2, black can consider the move b6 here, idea bishop c5, which will develop the bishop. This bishop can come to b7 and black's position will be very good. Okay. White played the move bb3. Okay, and now black thought that he has some advantage here. Knight attacks e4, queen is the defender. This bishop is supposed to come out, but the problem really is where to play the bishop. We can't play the bishop to c5. b6 can be considered, but to b6 maybe knight c3, bc5, and then something like queen to g3, and queen attacks the knight and queen attacks g7. So black found a way here. He sets a small trap. bb4 check. Okay, development with attack, and if white plays bd2, then black can play qe7. So after exchange, the queen will come to b4. e4 will be attacked. Black is about to castle. So black will be somewhat better over there. Now what's the trap here? He thought that if white plays the move c3, then the d3 square is becoming weak. Look at this queen here. The queen is now beginning to become overloaded. The queen is supporting e4. Queen is guarding the d3 square. The d3 square has become a hole now. A square where no pawn is controlling. So see, bishop has lost control of d3. Bishop is on b3. Only the queen is controlling d3. And because of the move c3, black is using this tactic, bishop c5. Good move. Okay, now if queen takes c5, then knight d3 check would be a knight fork. All possible just because of the move c3. And now white played queen g3, thinking that he is attacking e5 and he is attacking the g7 pawn. Okay, black to play, and black spots the combination. See, the squares which are weak, e4 is weak, d3 is weak, there is some attack on f2. So bishop f2 check, and the combination comes to 55 over here. After queen f2, knight d3 check, and the queen is lost. Okay, whereas in the other line, after king f2, even worse, knight e4 check, and now after the king moves to e1, knight into g3, hg, and black will have a winning position. Here white resigned in the game. Okay, so this is all because of some unusual moves played by white. So these games are worth remembering. White could have played the move queen e2 here, after which no such tactics is possible. To bf2 now, king f2 will be taken. Okay, but still we can see that e4 is somewhat weak. Any of the knights is ready to go to g4. Black can simply play the move d6 here. Okay, and after which if white plays nf3, he can do bg4 and put lot of pressure on the f3 knight. So all in all, what we can say that white's position has terribly gone wrong. Okay, and the opening has also been messed up. So from this example, what we saw, if unusual moves are played in the opening, some these kind of trouble can be easily expected. Okay, so what I will be doing in the upcoming lessons, I will be trying to show you some more examples of unusual moves. So we will continue with this topic, and what will happen is we will be preparing the openings for black in this way. Okay, I hope you are enjoying these lessons. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.